The Human Rights Writers Association of Nigeria has described the act of the officers and men of the Nigerian police force in Enugu State as a threat to peace in the country. The National Coordinator HURIWA, Emmanuel Obiko, while briefing newsmen, is hereby calling on the Inspector General of Police to pay close attention and stop the alleged setup of the traditional ruler of Obegu Anoku in Enugu State Local Government Area, His Royal Highness Igwe Mike Unku, who have been in recent times received threats by some of his officers to invade their community assets.
We are here specifically to address the media and through the fourth estate of the rhyme to bring to the attention of the Inspector General of Police, Mohammed Adamu, to the conspiratorial plot to undermine his authority by some of his officers. On June 11, 2019, a petition was sent to the Inspector General of Police by a legal team representing the petitioners as follows: intimidation, harassment, brigandage, thuggery, wanton destruction of properties, forcible entry, threat to peace, and illegal conversion of properties. And they now ended by saying a save our soul request. The petitioners had reported that the Obago Okonano community are actually the people we are talking about here. They had petitioned the IG to allege that the community was, as at that time, engulfed in an act of intimidation, harassment, thuggery, forcible entry, conversion, and above all, a threat to peace aimed at forcibly and unlawfully convert both the farmlands and the residential homes belonging to the community that I mentioned above, and those of the community as large without the consent of either of those people mentioned. We were told that the same persons and corporate body dragged to the IG allegedly circumvented the process and succeeded in convincing another set of policemen to now try to rope in the petitioners into another set of crime so as to undermine the conclusion of the investigation of the original petition.
The National Coordinator, however, charged the IGP to take charge and not create the impression that he is not in charge and not to build up another petition to sabotage an ongoing investigation.
The opinion that the IGP of police should organize his house and should stop creating the impression that the IGP is not in charge. We have the opinion that the Inspector General of Police need to look at the possibility of centralizing the functions of his operatives. You don't have to duplicate functions. You don't have to have like multiple sub-teams. And we are questioning the rationale of delaying an investigation for up to 1 year. If somebody sent a petition to the IGP's office, why does it have to take up to a year? This petition was sent like June last year. Until June this year, there hasn't been any conclusion. And before you know what is happening, another petition was born from that petition that was sent to the IG. From the parties that were being fingered, now you have two contradictory petitions. One was sent a year ago, in another year, another one came up. What kind of a country are we living in Afghanistan? So some people, this is not how things are. Things should be. This is not how things should be. And that is why you find a lot of abuses and violations of the fundamental human rights of Nigerians all the time.
In order for the police force not to be seen as a house of organized confusion, the IGP should hereby take necessary steps in concluding the probe.